The impact of linguistic sexism. We know that language is learned through the process of socialization, and we learn a lot about the society, the culture, gender roles, gender identities, the status of gender through learning of language also. We see that language can be sexist. There are sexual biases and prejudices used in language in different cultures. And this sexism in language or linguistic sexism can have a deep impact on people in many ways. Language may non-consciously promote a gender-related ideology. The way we use different phrases and different words about men and women, they lead to a certain ideology. For example, saying that a brave man. We never say a brave woman. So when we use terms like this, they create a certain ideology in a child's mind that men are brave. A rich man. We never say a rich woman. A brave man. We never say a brave woman. When we say intellectual, what comes to your mind? A man. A professor. What comes to your mind? A man. A surgeon. A man. Whereas actually in life, real life situations, women are surgeons, women are intellectuals, and women are professors. Sexist notions may be put forth through language. Sexist language affects people's attitudes. And attitudes, we know, they are composed of at least three things. Effect or the feeling, the cognitions that it has, and behavior. So sexist language may develop attitudes, which means it can change people's cognitions or ideas or belief systems, their feelings about the other gender, and their behavior towards the other gender. Effect on cognition. The way women's ability is perceived, the way we talked about it, or the way it is evaluated, it brings about a change or adds something to the gender schema in a child's mind. Similarly, the status of women, the way it is judged. If we look at women in a derogatory manner, if we look at them as something or as a creature or a person who is second rate, then what is it going to do to the cognition of a young growing mind? It also affects the self-esteem of the other person. If we talk about, for example, women, we take more examples of women because generally such things happen to women. But we should always keep in mind that there are no exceptions. We can say that such things can happen to men also. But mostly these things happen to women. So if we talk about women as something or a person who is second-rate citizen, somebody who is not capable enough, somebody who does not have the ability to achieve something or to learn something or to change her fate or her family's fate, then what happens to the self-esteem of the person, of the woman or the daughter in the family? Of course, the self-esteem is hurt. The sexist language may enhance the self-esteem of one gender and hurt the others. So if we keep telling our boys that they are great, they are brave, they are capable, they are princes, then their self-esteem would be high. And if we tell our girls that they are weak, they are dependent, they are fragile, they are not strong enough, then their self-esteem will be affected in a different manner. Socialization process encourages gendered use of language. We see that during the socialization process, the way language and words and phrases are used, it is gender biased. Encouraging females to speak, for example, politely, to talk softly, and avoiding man talk, not talking in a loud noise. And in our culture, there is something else also, which is pertaining to more of non-verbal communication. We discourage our children from talking while looking into the eyes of the other person. If we talk about the Western culture, the situation is the opposite. It is encouraged that when we talk to other people, we should be looking into their eyes. But here, we discourage our children to look at us like that. Maintain femininity in language. Women are made conscious of each and everything that they are doing. Even when they are talking, they should keep in mind that they are talking like girls or women, not like boys or men. So what is the way forward? The way forward is we need to bring about change in the use of language. And we see that gradually the change is taking place. Gradually, certain terms and designations are being changed. For example, we used to say chairman, and now we use the phrase chairperson. That shows that people are becoming more conscious about the impact of linguistic sexism, and gradually they are bringing about a change in the way we use language. We are more conscious that we should not be hurting one gender or the other gender, and we should have a gender balance approach even when using language also.